Well, here's a guy. I love this man. I love having him on the program. And I think it'll be fun to see him, catch up on old times, maybe take a couple of strolls down memory lane, anything you want. Ladies and gentlemen, you know him, you love him. You can't live without him. You've heard about him, you've read about him, you've seen him on color TV. The one, the only, Regis Philbin. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Regis, you look fantastic.
I'm trying to look nice for you tonight.
You look great, and you look summery and yet ready to go.
Are you still wearing wool? What is that?
I don't know what it is. Maybe I am. I don't care.
It's July, you know.
Listen, I have a question to ask you.
Not about Anthony Weiner.
No. The last time Don Rickles was here on this show, there was supposed to be a gathering, and I couldn't attend the gathering.
That's right.
And I felt bad, and I apologize.
I was there, I remember.
You were there, yeah. So is Don Rickles angry that I couldn't attend?
Well, you know, this was a tribute to Don Rickles, the Friars Club.
Over at the
Waldorf Astoria Hotel, and I've been there 1,000 times, like we all have.
Beautiful.
I've never seen it so cluttered. You know, it was just packed.
Packed, yeah.
Packed with people. Mm-hmm. And every comedian, every young comedian, old comedian, got up there and made a reference.
It was a tribute. It wasn't a roast.
No, I said it was a tribute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and you know, the funny thing, Dave, is this, is that, you know, Rickles has never used the word to get a laugh.
You know, I think that's true.
Never.
Yeah.
Because he didn't
Doesn't
need to.
Exactly.
So the guys who were going up there were all told, hey, don't.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to hear it. So they were all pretty good. Mm-hmm. You were about the only one who didn't show up.
I can't.
And Rickles said, well, why do you think Dave can't be here in person? I said, I don't know. Why? Why couldn't you make it? People wanted to see you. Rickles, you know, he loves you. It really would have been nice for you to be there.
What night was it? What
it was a Monday night.
Monday. Oh, that's the night I eat glass.
I said he's busy, Don. He doesn't go to these things. Yeah. You know, I covered for you.
I'll tell you the truth. I am tired of going to that Waldorf Astoria ballroom. Every time I go in there, I bomb like hell. The bomb-sniffing dogs hyperventilate when I go over there after I'm done.
You go there for a charity event or something?
I'm sorry. Yeah. I bomb like crazy.
Yeah,
I'm just not going anywhere. I wouldn't even stay. I wouldn't even sleep in the lobby of that dump.
It is a tough place to get a laugh.
Yes, it is, yeah. Well, you know, it's great to see you, and God bless you, and thank you for being here.
Well, thank you very much.
I got some photos here. Let's take a little stroll down memory lane.
Uh-oh.
Tell us, maybe we have the information here. This is the famous Brown Derby restaurant. Is it still up and running?
No.
This used to be on the Wilshire way downtown, right?
It was on Wilshire way downtown. Mm-hmm. It was in various places.
The Brown Derby restaurant. It was shaped like a big hat, the Brown Derby.
Yeah.
And you'd go in there and you could order the Cobb salad.
Absolutely. It was noted for the Cobb salad.
Yeah. Now, what about the, remember Chasen's? You go into Chasen's, what do you order in Chasen's?
At Chasen's?
Chili.
He's right. You're right. Another great restaurant. Sorry,
I just didn't know if we were going to be here all night running down the menu.
This is a Brown Derby on Vine Street.
Look at you.
Hollywood Boulevard.
Look at you. I mean, you look like Vic Elford.
Who's Vic Elford?
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
No, you see.
Who is Vic Elford? Yeah. Yeah, but look at you guys. How old were you kids then?
I was 12, and he was about 18.
No, seriously. I'll bet you're in your 20s there, aren't you? Probably in your 20s?
No, my 30s.
30s. Wow, what a kid. And you guys were just
We took a walk every day. Mm-hmm. You know, the first day of the show, he was very nervous. I'm sure you were, too, the first day of your talk show.
Yeah, you can't not be.
So the producer, Paul Orr, came to me and said, why don't you ask Joey to take a walk?
That's a great idea.
And relax him. So I went over to Joey Bishop, and I said, Joey, why don't we take a walk? You know, just, you got I got so many things on my mind. He was really terrified. So I went back to my desk. Are you listening to me?
Yeah. Here, I want to.
Is there anybody here who cares?
Look at this. I forgot to point this out. Look at this. He's smoking a cigarette. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you smoke?
Do you want to hear this story or not?
I'm sure I've heard it, but yeah, I do want to hear it.
I never got into smoking.
Hey, did you smoke?
No. Where was I on my story?
You and Joey are taking a walk.
Me and Joey? Me and Joey.
Me and Joey.
Yeah.
I hope there wouldn't be this kind of trouble. Vic Elford, Formula One driver from London. There you go. I knew there was somebody
That's great, guys.
named Vic Elford. Okay.
Hey, aren't we all happy about hearing that?
So you and Joey go for a walk.
Me and Joey. So he comes 10 minutes later, comes back to me, and says, let's walk. And we walked every day for 3 years.
That's great. Paul and I should do that. It's not too late. Let's do that.
Where are you two going to walk?
Let's take a walk.
We
Let's
can
take
walk,
a walk.
or we can walk down
Let's
Broadway.
right now. Let's take a walk right now.
Yeah, do you mind, Regis? I mean,
You can't go
why
outside.
should we be any different from
No,
the
but you
people at home?
But you're like the invisible phantom. You understand? People
Okay,
never
that's enough.
see you
No, the
other
people
than
see you.
behind
No,
the
no,
desk.
that's fine. Now
I
listen.
don't even see you other than behind the desk.
Here's another.
But you're a
memory-
nice-looking
Here's
man.
another memory lane photo. Let's look at this.
What is this?
April 26, 1967. There you are. That's
Yeah.
the Joey Bishop show.
Yeah,
Look at that.
see
Look at
that?
Regis and the hair on the kid. Wow.
That's how it all began.
You know, in those days, I was working at a television station in Indianapolis that carried the Joey Bishop
No
show.
kidding.
And I would watch the show each and every night.
No, are you serious?
I'm absolutely
How'd you
serious.
like us?
Oh, I enjoyed it. I thought
Did
it
you?
was great.
Yeah.
What I always thought was interesting was, speaking of material that suits and coats are made of, Joey always seemed to have like a tweed
Yes.
sport coat
He
on.
did, a
And
lot of
I thought that looks unusual for Southern California to be wearing a
No, I
something
think you
tweed.
were right, yeah. Yeah. Were you doing sports for your station then?
Weather.
Weather.
Did weather, yeah.
Never did sports.
No, never really did sports. You've got that. Here, let's look at this. This is fantastic. You, my friend, have palled, wined and dined with the greats and the near greats all your life.
Jack Benny.
You've
Jack
been
Benny.
blessed. To know Jack Benny is a true blessing. You're lucky.
But Jack Benny was like a father to Joey Bishop, to all those comedians.
Johnny Carson loved him, idolized him.
Oh, they all loved
Yeah.
him. He was just a great guy. You didn't know him, huh?
No, never met Jack Benny.
Guess you were doing the weather when they...
Probably was. I'll tell you one thing though. One day I saw walking down the street in my hometown. I was just a kid. Jack Benny and his longtime manager, who then later went on to manage George Burns. Who am I thinking of? Vic Elford.
I got it. Over here.
Yes, Paul.
Irving Fine.
Irving Fine.
Oh,
That's
Irving
exactly
Fine.
right.
You're absolutely
I saw
right.
Jack Benny
Good, Paul.
and Irving Fine. Well, this is not Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Well, you're the one who keeps bringing it up.
Final answer. Final answer.
I mean, first we got to find out who Vic Elford is, and we got to Irving Fine. Who's next on this
I
show?
don't know. We'll be right back with Regis, everybody. Look at this. Look at how good we look.
Nice.
I mean, our combined age is over 200, but look at how good we look. I mean, we look like guys, you know, having a
Yeah,
good time.
yeah.
Now tell me, how's your health? I heard there was a thing and you had it taken care of.
Yeah, there was a thing. I found that I was having trouble walking more than 2 blocks, and I would
What, pain or something? Weakness?
yes, pain and aching in my hips.
Now, have you had a hip replaced, didn't you?
I had a hip
So
replaced.
you
yeah.
thought maybe trouble with the hip?
Well, no, I thought it was trouble with the legs. So I went in and finally got an MRI, and my arteries were clogged with plaque.
Oh, no, I don't want to hear this. When you say clogged, top to bottom or just in one location or where?
No, in both locations, leading into...
all the way down?
Yeah, leading into the hips.
No, the hips. Wait a minute.
Oh, my God.
No, you said my arteries were clogged.
Yeah.
So that suggests to me from your heart all the way down to your feet,
Right, right.
clogged.
Well, not down to my feet, but in through here, in through my hips, my buttocks, and down into my thighs. It was
Inactivity. Inactivity. That's.
Maybe he's right. I don't know.
I can't help you
So,
with that.
but let me tell you what happened. So I got these MRIs done early in July. And the doctor says, yeah, you know, we're going to have to put some stents in that area.
Have you ever had a stent?
I've had a couple of stents. But this was really an operation type.
Oh, I know all about this. Now, where do they put them? You go one on each side, bilateral.
Right here.
Right there.
See,
Right.
You see, it's right before.
You're okay, everything going up and out of your heart. That's all
Right.
okay.
Comes down out of your heart into your groin area.
Yeah.
And then it splits off into your legs.
Right. And that's where the clogging is.
Right in here.
Right in there.
Yeah.
Now, by the way, I've never heard of this. I mean, usually they're concerned with from the belt up.
Well, he put the stents in, and he put on 2 big bandages. And they said, you know, you can't take a shower or a bath now for a couple of days.
Right.
I mean, because we don't want anything infection. But I knew I was coming here on your show, your big show. So, on your behalf, I took a shower anyway. Thank you. Thank you. Just for you. Now, would you
That's some
would you
story.
take a shower for me?
Yeah, I'd take a shower for you, but I'm concerned about this because if there's clogging in your arteries servicing your legs, that must mean perhaps clogging in other arterial areas.
Well, maybe, and maybe it could lead to that. I'm not sure.
But
We'll
your
see.
heart is okay?
Yeah.
You got to worry about the ones going to your brain, too.
Dave was very nice to me when I had to have a triple bypass because he had had a quintuple before I did. So I called him and he gave me advice, gave me the doctors, gave me the whole, told me the whole thing.
You were concerned.
Everything was great. And the night before the operation, I couldn't sleep. I was nervous. And so I tuned you in. You were very hot that
And your
night.
shortwave set.
I tuned him in. And he says, well, you know what's going to happen to Regis? Tomorrow morning he's going to report to the hospital, 6 a.m. They're going to strip off his clothes, put him on a gurney, roll him into the operating room, and bust him open like a lobster.
Now, wait a minute.
Excuse me. How is Regis supposed to sleep after that? I was awake all night.
Yeah.
Bust him open like a lobster.
now,
You
wait a
think
minute.
that's funny?
No. No. I found out, no, not funny. I made a grievous mistake that night. Here's the mistake I made.
Yeah, let's hear it.
First of all, I had assumed you had announced your medical plans to your viewing audience on your show. That's what I assumed, because you talk about everything on your show.
Yeah.
And so when I announced that it was happening the following day, I didn't realize that I was betraying a confidence. And I'm terribly sorry about that.
No.
But now let me get to the other half. The other half, having been through it myself,
Yes.
and referring to it in a kind of a jocular way, and invoking the cracking of the lobster and such, I
What is so
thought
jocular about busting him open like a lobster? What's so funny about
it's because it had happened to me. The joke really is on me. The
that? No, the joke wasn't on you.
It's more about me.
No. You said this is what's going to happen to Regis.
Yes, but
Not about you.
But if it ever happened to me.
I couldn't sleep a wink, not a wink, because of you.
But it all turned out great. And you, I think, in looking back on it, you appreciate the heads up.
No. You gave me the right doctors, you gave me the right everything, except, you know, and then every night, you know, I'd be in the hospital like this, and one night he would say, you know, Regis is in the hospital. You know, he's had some surgery, but it hasn't been the first surgery he had. Remember? few years ago, he had Kathy Lee disappear. Why?
Now listen. The important thing is that you're feeling fine now and everything's good.
You don't want to hear about these things, do you?
Well, I'm sorry. I can only apologize so many times. Oh,
The first day I came back, after 6 weeks, and incidentally, he said, yeah, Regis is going to be in the hospital 6 weeks. You know what that means, don't you? Facelift!
oh well.
Heart! My heart!
No. All right, I'm sorry about that.
No, it's been too much. It's been too much. And
Okay.
then he finally came. You don't see this man anywhere else. You don't see him do any other shows. But he was nice enough to come to my show a couple of times. But when I came back out of the hospital, the first show, I said, please ask Dave to come. And he came. And we had a great time. You're a terrific guest and a lot of fun. But then that night, he says, well, I was at the Regis show today. Yeah, he's back. Yeah, you know, he's a changed man. I saw a nurse changing him backstage. Look at you laughing.
Pretty good. It's a change, man. I saw a nurse changing him. But it's nothing but
It's
fun.
all in fun.
Yeah.
It's jocular.
Yeah.
Jocular.
Now this, the crowd goes wild. You have a new sports show on Fox. August,
Fox Sports 1.
August 19th.
That's right, baby.
Are you looking forward to it?
Oh, I really am.
Yeah. And don't read anything into this, but why would you do this?
I got a little... I've been out of it for about a year and a half, and I thought sports, you know, I love sports.
This is just to get you out of the house. That's all this is, isn't it?
You know,
Who else is on the show?
we got a great big defensive end who 14 years in the NFL, 2 Super Bowl games. His name is... I know the guy. I just spent the weekend with him. Travis, honest to God, isn't this is really embarrassing. What is it? Yes, Travis Price. What? Trevor Price, damn it! You see what you've done?
I didn't do it.
No, you don't.
But this is the kind of thing you're going to get every night on the Fox Sports Network.
I'm sorry.
What did I come in here for? Oh, sit down, Regis.
Trevor's a great big guy. He doesn't
Yeah,
like that. You don't
no.
fool with Trevor.
Well, God bless you, my friend. It's great to see you.
This is it. I had this big payoff.
Well, no, you can stay. You want to stay?
No, that's okay.
No, you can
I
stay.
don't want
No,
to
you
stay.
wanna stay?
No, you got Terry.
We gotta,
Terry Factor.
no, this guy's great. You should
He's
stay for
absolutely
this. You should
fabulous.
stay
I
for
know
this.
him.
Well,
I've
why don't you
seen him.
stay for this?
No.
Oh, come on.
No.
Well, then you why?
No, I don't want to. No, I gotta go home.
We'll be right back with Terry Fatter, everybody. No, you're right here. We'll be right back. Sit down.